Shalom. First, I would like to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, and citation to the elect Akim out there pushing the word of truth with sincerity. And this video is gonna be about false. It was a false alarm. It was about a nuclear threat, ballistic missile threat in Hawaii. And this is I'm going to this article on NBC News. Even though it didn't happen, but still this is a warning. And also, because a man's going is of the way of the Lord. And I'm gonna get into the article. Explain all that. But it was a warning. And look, man, it's gonna happen, man. Just because it didn't happen on that time, that don't mean it's not gonna happen. But NBCNews.com, the title is Hawaii Ballistic Missile Threat Alert to Phones was False Alarmed, officials say. So it was a ballistic missile threat was sent to everybody's phone, people was panicking, but it was a false alarm. It said Hawaii residents thrown into a panic Saturday morning after an emergency alert was mistakenly sent, warning them to seek immediate shelter from a ballistic missile threat. And it took emergency officials 38 minutes to send a new alert to mobile phones that the threat was a false alarm. So it said Hawaiian residents was thrown into a panic. So people was panicking over this, man. People was panicking, and you got a brother down there in Hawaii who be going hard, man. Brother be going hard, man. You come on, bro. You can't tell me when brother be going hard pushing the word, man, week in and week out on videos and live streams. You can't tell me. Shout out to that brother, and you can't tell me that he didn't come across some of them people, a lot of them people minds, man. That one pass and scoff, man. He came across their minds, man. And first of all, the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. But going on in this article, it says Hawaii Emergency Management Agency Administrator Vern Miyagi said at press conference with the governor Saturday afternoon that a single individual was sent out the alert by mistake. The individual went so far to as click through a second message intent as safeguard that asked whether the alert should go out. But look, man, he said it was a mistake. But look, man, what the Lord say, the man's goings is of the Lord, man. A man's goings is of the Lord. The Lord pulls everybody's strings. So the Lord have him push that, just as a warning for real, because you got Jake down there. We scattered apart the four corners of the earth, man. So the Lord have him push that for a warning, man. Basically to shake people up, you know what I mean? Real shit, He said it was on a mistake, but it wasn't a mistake, But that is one of the ways. That is the grand finale of how the Lord is going to destroy America, man. Getting into that, man. Where am I gonna start at, man? I'm gonna start at Psalm 64:7. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. What's that arrow? Them nuclear missiles, because they look like arrows. That arrows, them nuclear missiles. Suddenly should they be wounded. In 1 hour, this place gonna be destroyed, man. Suddenly, it's gonna be quick as ever. You gonna be wounded, man. I mean, it's never gonna come back up. Your society never gonna rise again. It's gonna be a wound, an incurable wound, man. The Lord is gonna make sure none of you kingdoms is gonna rise up, man. The Lord made sure that He got every kingdom wrapped up in one. Egypt, Sodom and Gomorrah, Babylon, Rome, all these kingdoms, wrapped up in one, so He could destroy them all, and they cannot rise again. So they gonna be wounded, man, straight up, and it's gonna be an incurable wound. Second Ezra, I'm gonna start at 16, man. It says, woe, meaning death and destruction, be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourselves with cloth of sack and hair. Bewail your children to be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. A sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Plagues is sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away? May any man drive away a hungry lion in the wood, or may any quench the fire and stubble when it have been given to burn? Nobody is gonna quench that stubble, man. When them nuclear missiles get to burning, ain't nobody gonna quench that fire, man. It's gonna be unquenchable fire. It's gonna be from Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. And there's none that can deliver out of His hands, man, and nothing that He do. It says, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues. And who is He that can drive them away? These are questions, and the answer is that nobody. If that missile would have shot off and it was real, you ain't gonna have nobody. Nobody would have stopped. If the Most High purpose for that to hit, it wasn't nobody gonna stop that missile, man. You know. I said, may one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. The mighty Lord sendeth the plagues, and who is he that could drive them away? A fire should go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? You know, he cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? He should thunder, and who shall not be afraid? The Lord should threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence. Man, this is going into the day of the Lord. The nuclear missiles, man, because this is all talking about the nuclear missiles, man, because this is all gonna be happening on that day, the great and terrible day of the Lord. It's a day of fire and nuclear missiles and chariots that's coming with fire. It's a day of fire and pain, and also salvation for his elect, his servant. Said the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder in his presence. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof, and the sea riseth up with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are trouble. And the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. For strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow. That right hand is Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot at the ends of the world, man. So they ain't gonna miss. They ain't missing, man. They gonna hit. They gonna hit with the place that the Lord telling them to hit, man. This is all the day of the Lord, man. And yeah, that was a false flag because that wasn't meant. It wasn't meant for it was meant to be what it was. The Lord don't make no mistakes. It was meant to be what it was. It was meant for a warning. It say, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot in the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. So guess what, man? The fire is already sent, man. That it's gonna happen, man. The Lord said it's gonna happen, man. It's not gonna It said the fire should not return until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled, should not be put out till they consume the foundation of the earth, man. So it's gonna happen, man. Just because it was I guess you could say a warning, that don't mean it's not gonna happen. A lot of you motherfuckers, y'all got right in that little time right there. Y'all got right. Y'all probably put the weed, the blunt down. Y'all probably was in the midst of popping other niggas, bitches, and all that shit, man. And and guess what, man? Right after that, y'all found out it was a warning. Y'all went back to doing y'all dumb shit. You said, but guess what, man? It's gonna happen, man. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again, man. So it's gonna happen, But a good point where I want to get, into the in the article in the scriptures, man, is that days of Noah, man. Because best to believe, man, you had people, man, before people that shit caught them unawares, man. What the Lord said, he said he gonna come as a thief in the night. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, bro? He said he gonna come as a thief in the night on their ass, man. And I'm gonna get Matthew chapter 24 verse 36, man. Because best to believe people was doing all type of wickedness, man. People do wickedness every day in America, in Babylon, Hawaii, all over this planet, man. Every day, man. Matthew chapter 24 verse 36. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And best to believe, that's what these motherfuckers was doing. On everything I love, I guarantee you 10 times out of 10, that's what they was doing before that warning came. It said, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So them people didn't even know. This time it's going to be a flood with fire. But them, even though it was a warning, but that's still a representation. Them people didn't even know, until that threat came, man. Until that, not even a threat, until it was a warning that it was a one on its way. Them people didn't even know, man. That's just like the days of Noah, man. And a lot of people didn't got right then, man. Bet you people was probably hitting Ak in Hawaii up. Like, hey, man, what was that thing you talking about? Man, I bet you they was doing all type of shit like that, man. That's like in the days of Noah. But to keep going on, then shall two be in the field, the one should be taken and the other left. The two women should be grinding at the mill, the one should be taken and the other left. Watch therefore, for you know not what hour your Lord doeth come. You know, so watch. We supposed to be watching, man. You know that day ain't going to overtake us as a thief. And believe me, the brother in Hawaii that day, that didn't overtake him as a thief. He was prepared. You know what I mean? He was prepared, and Yahweh Bashim Yahweh shot, man. He was actually rooting it on, man, while other people was panicking, man. You know, so but now this that if the good man of the house had known and would watch the thief would come, he would have watched him when I have suffered out to be broken up. Therefore be also ready, for in such an hour as ye think not the Son of Man cometh. You know what I mean? So guess what, man? Hey, man. He said, therefore be also ready, for in such an hour as you think not the Son of Man coming. So, hey, man, that was suddenly, man. That was just like how the day of the Lord gonna be. It's gonna be sudden. You know, people gonna be doing all type of shit like the days of Noah war, like they was doing in Hawaii, man, before that threat came. You know, and they was caught unawares, man. So that's why we gotta watch, man, because the Lord gonna come just like that, as a thief in the night on their ass, you know, on this earth, you know. Yeah, man, that was going into that article on NBC News about that Hawaii ballistic missile threat, you know. But you know, it was a false alarm. But guess what? It's really gonna happen, man. You know, that was just a warning from the Most High. The Most High about to stop giving warnings. You know, he about to speak it, man. You know. But that was a warning from Yahweh by some y'all shot to get right. But you motherfuckers ain't gonna do that. So guess what? Now it's time for y'all destruction, man. You know. So with that, you know, it is gonna happen. You know, you just wait on it, man. Though it's Terry, wait on it. With that, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace, love, and citation to the elect. I came out there pushing the word of truth with sincerity. Shalom.